You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
Yeah, I gave me put in my pocket. It don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money, money.
All out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life. So I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you, and we got another episode of Elevated Sports Talk. Let's get ready to get elevated. Let's pass Cloud 9, and let's go straight to Cloud 11. Let's get it. Shout out to our man, Stranger, repping the Houday Nation. What are you smoking over there, Stranger? I got a bowl already packed. We're ready. All right. And Ron said, "How's your weekend with the fam in town?" Man, it was so awesome. I haven't seen this family. They're from Hawaii. They've it's Hawaii, like fuck, everything's expensive to go there. It's expensive for them to leave, all that kind of stuff. So I've probably only seen that part of my family like 5 or 10 times in my whole life. But I'm super close in age with my cousins, and it's like it's the only boy cousins that I have on my dad's side of the family. One's the same age as me, and one's he just turned 40, so he's like a year and a half older. It was fun, man. They did a big baller status. I was excited that I got to come along for the ride because we went to Hell's Kitchen on Friday. And man, we literally tried everything. It was awesome. And then we went to the Golden Steer on Saturday, a place that I've been wanting to go for a while, a place that a whole bunch of people want to go. Super hard to get a reservation. We went there, did it super big. We went to this French restaurant on Saturday, Bouchon. It was the bougiest place I've ever been to. That's for sure. And but it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Thanks for asking, bro. And Calvin said, which Texans wide receiver would you draft first? Okay, well, ADP wise, Stephon Diggs is the one whose ADP has gone higher than Nico. You go back 3-4 weeks, it was like Nico's ADP that was higher. So I feel like you have to draft Diggs first if you want him. But now that Nico's getting a little bit cheaper, I really like the option of getting Nico and waiting like around, maybe getting him in like round 6. Like Diggs, this is super flex, not single QB. If it's single QB, take away like 2 rounds of this. But in super flex, Diggs is going in like the 4th or the 5th. And then Nico, now he's been kind of sliding to the 5th. And then I like sometimes even in the 6th. I'll tell you the guy I do not want though is Tank Dell. I think people are overdrafting him like a mofo. And I'm not saying he's not going to come back or he's not going to be the guy. But for redraft, I do not want to draft him that early. He might miss half the season. Like we don't know. We haven't had updates on like when he is actually going to be back. So Tank is the one that I'm fully out on because you literally have to get him like 1 round after Nico. So I don't want that. Yeah, I really don't. Hey, Captain Spock. Salute, homie. He said, I got some green line. Woo, watermelon runs. That's right. I like it. India Dom hybrid, 33% THC. Let's go. What up, Tino? What up? And Captain Spock said Nico's the wide receiver 1. What do you think about my assessment, though, of what I said about how the drafts are kind of going at this point? Because that's what it all comes down to, like who's valued wise. And like I said, you got to get Diggs first, but I would pass over Diggs. Like if we're getting Nico around later, I feel like I would pass over Diggs. But Diggs is the fucking man. I don't care how you slice it. Diggs is the man. All right, strangers puffing on that jungle juice. Let's get it. Will, what up, homie? He said holiday in Venezuela. What's the holiday? What holiday? So I think everybody should go to Smitty's draft this year to take all of his to the moon picks together. Didn't you say he's coming in Vegas for that? Whoa, you haven't seen Diggs go before Nico. I mean, on Sleeper, I guess you're not. I know that you're kind of newish to Sleeper, right, Captain Spock? But on Sleeper, Diggs's ADP has overtaken Nico's, and it wasn't like that. It was not like that a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, maybe this is just something from people that are doing a lot of crazy drafts and people trying to do things differently. But I would be paying attention for that, guys. Because yeah, Nico has been going first, but now it's kind of to where I see Diggs going first almost in all of these drafts, and a lot of it may have to do with the ADP, but still, that's how people draft. They draft based off of ADP. Most people, anyways. I know that we don't. We have our own ideology. Will said, value-wise, I'd go with Stephon Diggs, but I hate the guy with the passion and will never draft him. Why? Why do you hate Diggs with the passion? And that's I steer clear of the Houston wide receiver room if I can. He said, basically, provincial statutory holiday for most provinces, celebrating each province. He says, what? So it's just a party, It's a holiday just to have a holiday. I can get down with that. That's a good, there's no reason to have the holiday. Just celebrating, just celebrating the land. I like it. What the fuck's FP? On FP, Nico's wide receiver 11 and Diggs wide receiver 20. What's FP though? Fantasy Pros? Come on, dude. Come on. Like, like Fantasy Pros, like all of their shit is skewed. Like, you know, let me go to let's go to the mock drafts, like over here. So province so they put me on in Canada. They don't have states. They have provinces, some shit like that. Let's see. Damn it. Hold on. Let me see on Sleeper. So right now on Sleeper, Diggs's ADP is 52. Nico's ADP is 53. 3 weeks ago, that was completely swapped. And no matter what, there is not any platform that is doing more drafts than Sleeper. Not Fantasy Pros, not ESPN, not Yahoo, none of them. Sleeper has been doing drafts since before the season even started. And I mean, before the season even ended, I mean. And we've been doing drafts specifically since February, mock drafts for the past like 2 or 3 months. So that's one thing that I will say about Sleeper is their ADP is very on point to how the real leagues will be drafted. Because I see Underdog, that shit's whack. I mean, I've seen things on Fantasy Pros, like they're doing it based, like the way that they have people is based off their projections and rankings, not off of average draft position. And like, yeah, just, I don't know, like Fantasy Pros, it's, I mean, I don't like to say anything bad about anybody, but just, you know, some of the guys that they have over there, like doing rankings and, you know, giving advice are just, they're kind of tools that don't even seem like they play in fantasy that much. Like I know one guy, Troy King, I don't know if he's still over there. I remember when I was like, how many leagues you playing, man? And he was like, oh man, like I'm so stressed, man. I'm going to be playing in 4 leagues this year. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I'm like 4 leagues. Come on, bro. Like I can't even like talk shit to him. You know, because I don't really know him like that. And but that was the first thing that I thought of, like 4 leagues. Come on, bro. It's rookie numbers. And Captain Spock says Sleeper ADP is a joke. I mean, it might be, but it's all based off of drafts that are happening, real drafts that are happening. So yeah, it may be a joke, but that's how the general public thinks. And if you don't know how the general public thinks, you're doomed to fail at fantasy football. Doomed to fail. And I know you won't, Captain Spock, but I'm just saying. What will say? So the best wide receiver in the NFL, Stephon Diggs. Just ask Stephon Diggs. That's every wide receiver. Every wide receiver says they're the best. They need to have that chip on their shoulder, bro. What would you rather have? Someone who's like, I suck. Yeah, there's like 20 better receivers than me. No, you all want them to have that chip. Tino said, I played football in high school. I barely graduated. What up, Calvin? He said, one of my keeper leaves, I have Isaiah Pacheco targeting Mahomes, but don't want to reach too early. He said, would that be a fire QBRB stack? Am I wrong? No, of course you're not wrong. It's one of the more high-powered offenses in the league, but I don't want to force it, though. Just like you said, like, yeah, just there's no point in reaching because there's going to be other guys at the top. If you want to wait a tiny little bit, you know, after, you'll be able to get them as well. DJ Florida said, sports ball. What up, bro? What up? Tino said, wow, so it's like a holiday for the state. He said, sick. We need that in California, right? That's what I said. I can get behind that. Just a party? No reason at all? Yeah. Will said, Fantasy Pros got rid of a lot of dead weight this year. A lot of people went to different places. I mean, I don't pay attention that close, but I know, like, I see things on social media. And I can tell you who are some tools. That's for sure. And just wait until the season because I'm definitely going to start, like, if I see TikTok videos or whatever, you know, like, I'll randomly, like, get those. I really don't want to make a platform out of just, like, talking shit to people. But it's funny either way. Just like Derek Brown last year at the Fantasy Pros had Pollard as number 1 running back overall. That take didn't age very well. Yeah, I mean, see, like, that's the problem is, like, people have to get too cute with their takes to stand out. And yeah, like, you sound really stupid when you say something like Tony Pollard as the number 1 overall running back. And he wasn't the only, maybe he was the only one number 1 overall. There were so many people who had Tony Pollard top 6. Like, I remember last year I was having a huge shit, like, not even a debate, huge shit talking, you know, back and forth about Tony Pollard or Derrick Henry. And I was like, dude, Tony Pollard is gonna surpass Derrick Henry, like, by that much. Let's see how much let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Derrick Henry finishes as RB8. Tony Pollard 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, Pollard doesn't even finish as the top as an RB1. And so many people had him in, like, their top 5, top 6. That's it's insane to me. Tina said, you're welcome, guys. I'm the guy that got Lamb's ADP so high. It's dropping now. It's hilarious. It's dropping now. And Captain Spock said Diggs showed signs of regression last year. He's an avoid as ADP to me. See, like, here's the thing. If people only stat watch and you don't watch the games, I understand what you're saying. But when you have 0 playmakers on your team besides you, it's very easy for the defense to double team you and triple team you on a regular basis. And that's what was happening. That's why he's getting so pissed, because they're literally not scheming ways to get him open. Their offense was broken last year most of the time. And I hope Diggs regresses more in ADP because I would love to get him. Remember when Diggs first went to Buffalo and he was like a 5th or a 6th round guy and everyone was like, oh, I'm just so off him. Josh Allen. Oh my gosh. Like, he's not even accurate. Just whatever excuses are out there. He ends up being a league winner, like, year 1. Like, now, I don't care what anybody says. Diggs is the most talented wide receiver in that room. And we should all know that that's true. Nico's a boss, but he's still got some years to progress before he's going to be ultra elite in the NFL. Diggs already proven to be ultra elite in the NFL. Redraft, full PPR, pick 2, Waddle, Pittman, Metcalf, Cup. Cup. And probably Cup and Waddle because I like them more, but Pittman and Cup might be the better ones. And on that question, well, actually, let's read the rest of these comments real quick. There's only a couple. He said, D-Bro's good at saying stupid things. Will said exactly. Has a lot of these fools out there trying to tell you not to trust your eyes and listen to them instead. A lot of garbage takes out there just to be there. And I mean, I understand why. It's people wanting to be popular. And I want to be popular also, but I don't want to be popular by being an idiot, you know? And like, that's just, and I'm sure there's been a few times where I've gotten a little more popular for being an idiot, but I guess I kind of have to believe the take that I'm giving as well. Noah Brown, maybe he's still there. Oh yeah, so news. Okay, speaking of Cup, how about Puka? He got hurt at was it Saturday's practice a couple days ago. It said he's week to week after suffering a knee injury, but it is being described as not serious. So maybe we don't have anything to worry about, but that's going to be less reps in the preseason. Could mean a slower start. Could mean a guy like Cup gets in there and starts killing it a little bit quicker. Who knows? But Puka, week to week as of now. Xavier Legette got hurt. Luckily, no fractures. He's not expected to play this week, as he should not. And it was a foot issue. Let's see what happens, man. I hate when rookies get hurt in the preseason because you need all of those reps. In the preseason. So I'm probably just not drafting Legette in redraft at all. Any rookie who's going to miss time in the preseason, a lot of times you're not coming on right away. Like, I'm not saying he's not going to play. I'm just saying, like, you need to develop the rapport, the chemistry, all that kind of stuff. So for someone like Legette, I'm probably just completely fading. Let someone else draft them. And then when they get annoyed of them, they'll drop them. And then at that point, I might be able to swoop depending on where it is, what's going on at that point. Jaden Daniels, they say he's going to play this week. Let's see what day their game is this week. Because pretty much, I mean, games are happening between Thursday and Sunday. Saturday morning game versus the goddamn Jets. I don't think I have that. No, I haven't added that drop yet. But yeah, so we get to see Jaden Daniels in action. I like it. Let's see. Zaven Collins, he got extended, $14 million for 2 years. Tyreek Hill, they reached a restructure worth $90 million over the next 3 years, and that includes $65 million guaranteed. Let me see. So his 4-year deal would be 106. That's because he signed a 3-year deal with Miami initially. Now, because the restructure, it's adding an extra year on. So 4 years, 106 is what his current contract is looking like. And for everybody who was like, man, Tyreek's going to retire in 3 years. Now an extra year just got added on. All right, you guys ready for this? Jonathan Brooks, he's not playing in any preseason games, they say, and he actually could start the season on the PUP. They said if he doesn't start on the PUP, they're looking at maybe a week 3 or week 4 return for him. So he was someone else that I was just like completely avoiding. He's going way too high in redraft, Jonathan Brooks. So just completely fade. And he's a rookie running back who, if he gets drafted, he's going to have to sit for a month. He's going to have to sit for a month on your bench, not even be an option of potentially putting in there. If you have an IR spot and he's not on the PUP, he's just out. Yeah, that's a perfect spot. Captain Spock said end of October is the soonest. For who? For Brooks? Or if you're talking about if he's on the PUP. No, Jamie. So we did not do the IDP draft this week. It was because of me hanging out with some family. Pretty much Friday and Saturday, I was out till like 5 o'clock in the morning. And so getting up to do a mock draft at 9 o'clock, like it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So I was a full-blown degenerate. this weekend, and it was fun. Got invited everywhere. Didn't have to spend too much money like on everything. Like, man, shout out to my cousin Osty. He was he paid for everything, man. He paid for everything. It's fucking awesome. Went to some of the dopest restaurants that are in Vegas and didn't have to pay anything. He bossed up. It was the shit. So no, did not do the IDP mock only. But I want to get that going this week, like sometime for sure. You got to figure it out. Tonight, though, we got Mock Draft Monday, and it is going to be an auction mock. So come join in, guys. 6 p.m. West Coast is going to be super fun. Going to get back to the spend it. And I didn't see Crispy in here, but let me just text him this link because I know Crispy's going to want to get in. And we're just doing it very basic. There's 9 spots, and there's 9 spots, and we have $200. So I feel like that's pretty standard for a lot of leagues. I mean, maybe leagues have maybe one less spot for like some of these standard like leagues, and I guess maybe not a 2 QB. Marvel Multiverse of Madness. All right. What else we got here? We got time for more smoking. That's what we got. And Ryan said, would you send Olave and a 2026 second for Tyreek Dynasty win now? Yeah. Do it. I'll allow it. Do it. Do it now. And is that a trade that's already there? Or are you talking about just like literally just sending that? I see it, Clark. I popped in. He said we're chatting in the Marvel room. That's all. Yep. And that person that left, I don't even know who they were. I think like I posted the link on Facebook as well, and 2 random people joined, and neither one of them put a chat in the neither one of them have chatted at all or said anything. So I assume that they're that they're not going to be there anyways. But yeah. Glad you're here, Clark. What up, bro? Rashad Penny's still not a thing. Never will be. Never will be. Not now. And who's doing the auction mock with us tonight? I put the link in there. Come join the auction mock with us. It is going to be fun. It is going to be fun. You do not want to miss it. Jamie said you might even send Olave for Tyreek straight up, depending on how the person views age. That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe start there. Yeah, Tyreek's valued higher in drafts, but yeah, like not by much. And like, I know he just got the extension, but still, Olave is what, 25? Is he? How old is Olave? $24. And he just turned 24. His birthday was a month ago. Damn. His birthday was a month ago. He was born in San Ysidro, California. What? But he went to Mission Hills in San Marcos, huh? Cool. Didn't know that. San Diego County. All right. Clark said, Penny's finally gone. Hold on. Where is it? Hey, hit that like button, guys. We got way more people watching than likes on the stream. And I know I'm slacking because I always have the show up on my TV, and I didn't hit the like button, but I did just now. Hit that like button. Let's see, what is this? No, what? Why is John Gruden at Chiefs practice? Stay away, John. Stay away. He said, LOL, Raiders stink. That they do. That they do. Will said Blake Corum or Marshawn Lloyd. Corum. He said, where do you think they should go? Early to mid second. Corum's going like early second. I mean, unless the ADP's kind of changed, but he is. Brooks, Benson, and Corum were all going like between because Brooks was sometimes going at the end of the second, end of the first. So let's say those guys are going anywhere from the 110 to like the 206, 207. And usually they were getting drafted in that little pocket. Now, I mean, I just told you that Jonathan Brooks is hurt. And they said that he might go on the PUP. He's a PUP candidate. If he doesn't go on the PUP, he might be back by like week 3, week 4 of the regular season. But yeah, Jonathan Brooks, I'm kind of completely avoiding for redraft now after this news. And Derek, what up, bro? Salute. Did you already start? You already start the new job? Let's see. I got some so you never catch Jimmy Johnson in no Eagles gear. I mean, yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that, man. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, check this out. So I found some funny clips. This one was a clip on the Pat McAfee show. AJ Hawk, he said that back in the day that they used to have like an alumni versus high school like game, I guess like somewhere before the season started. It's so fucking funny. I'm gonna put that on right now. Jamie said I'm on the clock in the Paulies playoffs. Said my team so far: Lamar, AJ Brown, London, Rashad Pacheco. Should I go Higgins, Flowers, or McBride? I really like Higgins, especially because of Jamar Chase holding out. It's gonna be extra reps, extra chemistry, between him and Burrow. And Higgins is playing for a contract. He's playing for a contract. Nerd alert. What up, bro? He said, what up, hustler in chat? Vape. Let's get it. I'm packing another bowl. Let's go. Derek said, nah, date got moved to the 14th, so I'm still here in the morning. Until then, happy I get a bit more time to chill. Let's go. No. This is AJ Hawk as a high school kid. He's the high school kid in this story. Here we go. It's going to make it even funnier.
Full pad tackle game.
We did. Not anymore. They did.
You could go back to your high school, put pads on, and play against the high school team. They had a full pad alumni 11-on-11 tackle. Yeah, he killed Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk Herbstreit's last time ever putting on a helmet. Did he talk shit on you? Why did you decide to go?
No, he was playing quarterback, run the triple option. I was running down the line. He kept it. He didn't hand it off or pitch it.
How old was he?
Like 30-something. I was 15, I believe. 15? It was English going into my sophomore year. I had a nice warm tackle on him, and he claims it was like right at his temple. I don't remember that part or not, but either way, like I'm playing against 30-year-old dudes. I'm trying to protect myself. All these guys played in college too.
It's either you're going to kill me or I'm going to kill you. He was going temple hunting. Kirk Herbstreit said, I never put on pads again after that. The alumni game, even putting pads on, is bananas.
How sweet is that? That we had to bring it back.
That's the most Ohio thing I've ever heard.
How fucking hilarious is that? Like, man, smack Kirk Herbstreit. 15-year-old AJ Hawk laying the wood. He said, I never put on pads again after that. Man, why would you? And I wonder how old he was, for that alumni game. But that shit is fucking hilarious. That shit was hilarious. I saw that and I'm dying laughing. And like AJ Hawk as 15 years old, just laying the smack down on his Rudy Poo candy ass.
Who is this Rudy Poo?
Tino said poor Herb had no idea who that kid was, right? A 15-year-old AJ Hawk going into his sophomore year. That could have been the hit that put the Hawk on the map. Who knows? For all we know. Like the story just got so notorious. Herb Street started telling everybody about it, all the scouts. This kid, he's the hardest hitting 15-year-old kid in the world. Oh man. But look at this. As I'm doing my searching for like different things, this one just came up. It's a sport that I've never seen before. But apparently this is an Italian sport. This seems like it goes all the way back to like some, just playing in the fucking Coliseum or like something like that. And TSS sees some chump with blonde hair flowing out of his helmet. Well, they showed his picture. He didn't have long blonde hair at that point. He had buzzed. He had like a buzz cut at that point, but that would have been even funnier if he already had like long ass blonde hair. Just smacking them around. But look at this shit. This looks like the craziest fucking sport like I've ever seen. And he said, see some chump with, is this the MMA football house? I've seen this. Tino, when I saw this, I was like, man, I got to send this to Tino or I'm getting it for everybody. But dude, what the fuck is this? Check this out.
Seeing this, it's crazy. So this is red versus blue, and the front lines, they just box each other and do mixed martial arts.
Dude,
they're gonna try to get the ball into the other end, right? It's all sand. It's a 50-minute match. It's tied up 7 apiece, and we're in extra time now because the 50 minutes has expired. That guy gets tackled. He loses the ball, and you see that? That's why you want to have the upper ground when you're pinning someone down. So he's gonna get tackled, and he just throws the ball backwards, and that red dude is on top of that blue dude, so he's able to punch it out of there because he's got him pinned down. Some ancient Italian games, medieval stuff that they still do. Now he's got an open lane. Next goal wins because we're in extra time, and he's just going to throw that all the way down. Blue's got a beat on it, but they just hold him back. It goes into the end zone, and red wins.
What the fuck is that? That is wild. Like that shit needs to be on TV televised, like somewhere. Come on. Uh-oh. Clark said got some straight smart asses in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go see. I like Clark. I don't brag. I just report. The people decide. I like it. Clark's always on point. And yeah, Clark, Marvel Chat's gonna be fun this year for sure. And Will said like the scene from Superbad. That's the fastest kid alive, right? That's the fastest kid alive. So that's the he said AJ Hawk, hardest hitting 15-year-old kid alive because he died. I'm assuming like you hit me right in the temple. I never put on pads again. Derek said reports connection between AJ Rogers and Garrett Wilson has hit a bit of a rough patch in training camp. Man, I showed you guys that video. Last week. They had a little bit of a fucking verbal tussle on the sidelines. Yeah, they were going in. They dapped it up, at the end, but still, those little tussles though. Aaron Rodgers, I feel like he's a very petty individual. We know he is. What? Look at this. Derek said the Athletics' Daniel Pepper said the Chargers edge rusher Joey Bosa left Sunday's practice early with an apparent hand wrist injury. This is why you do not draft Joey Bosa. Okay, I keep saying it. Even in those best balls, I even said it. 30th round, don't even draft him. It's a waste.
Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
No, I'm not messing with it. Do not draft Joey Bosa. Just remember, I've been saying this long before he got hurt again. This is who he is.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
Derek said Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson led the Packers wide receiver corps in first team snap counts. I really like Romeo Doubs this year. I feel like you get him at the best value out of all 3 of the Green Bay wide receivers. Romeo Doubs, that's the one that I'm staking my claim to because Jaden Reed and Christian Watson, I feel like both of them have been going higher let's say 9 times out of 10, then Dubs. Tino said they play for free in the neighborhoods against each other. Whoever wins gets food. Gets the food the town cooked. He said it's fire. Man, see, like that's old school playing for pride type shit. And says thanks for Heat mispractice. Again, man, huh? Again. Yeah, Raheed Shaheed. I think he's too. I think he's a little bit too inconsistent for me. Oh, nice, Tina. This is the whole fucking. This is a whole game, or they just. Oh, they're showcasing it. Nice, cool. I'll save this one for later. Sean McDermott told reporters Dawson Knox will miss practice due to a groin strain / veteran rest Sunday. Huh. Okay. All right. I like it, Tina. I'm gonna check that out a little later. Yes, we said that a little bit earlier, Derek. See Jaden Daniels Saturday morning. We'll say, why don't they have this sport in gym class? The girls would love to play dodgeball then. Panthers signed Anthony Brown, formerly of the Cowboys. Johnny said, just slept 14 hours after partying for 36 straight. Yes, let's go. I was partying all weekend also. Friday, man, had some of the best meals I've ever had in my life. And was out partying until 4 or 5 a.m. And then same thing on Saturday. And these damn Hawaiians that came over, they had the edge. Because they're coming where they already have a 3-hour advantage, on us. Like when it's midnight to us over here, they're really still on 9 a.m. time. And then my cousin specifically, he works from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And so he was like, I've been training for this for months. Like, I'm not sleeping. Will said Rashad Raheed seems a tad bit dainty. Yeah, it was super fun. You know how crazy this weekend got when it came for food? I went to a French restaurant and I ate escargot and duck liver. And I still don't know how I think about it. I still don't know what to think about it. It was interesting to say the least. That's all I can say. It was interesting to say the least. This damn French cuisine, I don't know. For the actual meal that I got, it was a dope steak. But yeah, the entree or the appetizers though. And Derek said, I'm good on the snails. It was yeah, it was an experience, I just I let everybody eat whatever they were gonna eat, and there was like 2 left, and they're like, come on, try it. And I was like, well, what's it taste like? And he's like, okay, what it tastes like is like, what are those French like pastries, the little triangle things? I was like, a croissant. And he was like, yeah. It's like a really thick croissant, and you almost can't even taste anything besides that because there's so much bread. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll try it. And I tried it. I have the video. I haven't posted it yet. This weekend's been crazy, but I got multiple food videos to post for anyone who follows me on TikTok, and for anyone who follows me on just my Alex Marino YouTube channel, where I just post things around Vegas and shit like that, and kind of like my life, and so I'm gonna be posting it. I think I said the same thing, like where it's just interesting. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just interesting. And harder. And he said, is the Hustler Mansion going down this year? No, it is not going down this year. A lot of things came up and got in the way of it happening this year, but we're going to shoot again for next year, see if we could do it. And yeah, we're going to see what's going down. Yeah, next year, maybe what we'll try to do, instead of me getting like a whole mansion, maybe because there's a 420 like hotel that's like here, like a 420 friendly hotel. What if we just got like they have a whole floor that's 420? What if we just rented out the whole 420 floor and it was just like a huge ass party? You know, like we could probably do something like that. And Derek said, "Oh, good. I'll check that out, Huss. I'll check it out when you post it." Yeah, it was fancy, man. Like, I mean, all like Hell's Kitchen. I mean, you guys seen the show. Not like Gordon Ramsay or anything's there, but the whole vibe, like when you go in, I got the video and everything too, so you guys will be able to see it when I post it in the next few days. And but they got the whole red and blue side and everything. And but there was people just in normal clothes, you know, like it wasn't like one of those ones where you had to be dressed like all extra fancy or whatever. We were gonna all get like individual like meals, like just, you know, everyone get one thing. But then like my cousin was like, man, he was like, well, why don't you get this and I'll get this and then we'll split it. And he was like, but I want to try this also. And so we ended up doing family style and pretty much ordered like 2 of all the entrees. And man, Derek, your daughter wasn't lying. That beef Wellington, whoo, that shit was fire. And the lobster, that's lobster pasta, lobster risotto, man, that shit was so good. Even if you don't like lobster, if you just eat the pasta part of it, man, that shit was good. That was so good. And yeah, literally everything that I had this weekend was super on point, man. Like, again, a shout out my cousin. Shout out to the Maui boys out there. And man, it was insane, man. It was insane. That's all I gotta say. And Derek said, I don't know beef, so I can't try it. Yeah, and I feel that. And there, yeah, I mean, I understand about that. There was a whole bunch of other things that were non-beef, but yeah, that one specifically though. I mean, that's like the talk of their town there, right? I mean, it's just like the filet mignon, man. It's just yeah, so soft and buttery. That's like really what it was, just soft and buttery. And Johnny said, hell yeah, family style is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the way to go. You definitely got to be a baller, you know, to do it. Because like even just I think the beef Wellington was like the most expensive entree, $80, you know, and it was like, I think we got 4 entrees times 2. And so, man, again, shout out to my cousin who he did not want any money from anybody for the food. And so it was awesome. They said they've been planning this for like 1.5 years. And it's really crazy because it's been so long. So like my cousin who turned 40, it was my cousin who turned 40, and then his dad turned 70. And so it's a celebration for both of them. But the cousin who was 40, I totally forget, like 5-6 years ago, he got diagnosed with testicular cancer, totally beat it, went into remission, and he's been doing so much normal shit. Like, man, him and his wife, like his wife works for Hawaiian Airlines. And so, man, I mean, they fucking fly all over the world and shit. And so I'm always seeing him, you know, going to dope ass restaurants, just flying around to random places around the world. And it's like, man, he's so far removed from that. And they told my cousin, my younger one, the one who's my same age, they told him whenever that was going on, they said, if he doesn't do this regimen, all these things and chemo, he's not living until he's 40. So they said once he got out of remission, like is it in remission? Once he was clear, cancer free, he was like, I'm planning the Vegas trip. And so yeah, and Derek said, wow, shout out to your cousin. Yeah, it was good times. It was good times. Everybody did it real mucho grande. And yeah, it was fun. And I'm glad I live in Vegas to where, you know, it cost me Uber rides, you know, to get there. First night I went, actually, I think the first 2 nights I went, I had my car. And but yeah, the next 2, I didn't even bring my car, man, because I was trying to drink and not have to be conservative. Because yeah, that those first 2 nights, I mean, I was drinking and I was doing mushrooms and stuff, but I didn't drive for like a long ass time later. Like, I mean, we're partying at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and I didn't leave until like 4 o'clock or like something. So hell yeah, Jamie said big shout out to your cousin, bro. Yeah, and it's funny because he says he watches the show, and like, but he's I don't think he watches it live though either. I mean, they're 3 hours, behind us. But he was like, man, tell all my lifeguard friends, you guys need some fantasy football. You got to follow my cuz. And so it's funny to hear that because if people aren't commenting like on YouTube, like you never know who watches. And so that was good to hear. I told him he needs to start doing content in Hawaii, like just different spots to go, whether it's restaurants or whatever. And man, this guy's like a G with the wine. I'm nowhere a wine anything. Like I don't know anything about wine except the grapes are stepped on by feet and somehow it's good, to a lot of people. But yeah, he's like a crazy wine sommelier, and I don't even know if he considers himself a wine sommelier or whatever. But man, he was putting us up on a lot of game on why certain years were like so good, and yeah, it was very, very interesting. I told him I'm trying to be a weed sommelier. That's where I'm trying to go, and he's like, man, he was like, that sounds like a winner. He was like, you got to figure out something to pair the weed up with and make a whole concept behind that. So if anybody has any ideas, yeah, that'd be very interesting. So I've been thinking about that nonstop since the weekend. Fuck. That was the one. Ooh. I said, God damn. Exactly, Tino. Like a bong in a brisket. Like a smoke in a pancake. Exactly. Something like that. Where it's some kind of theme of where something's getting paired with the other. No, not like that, Jamie. Not like weed flavored wine, but like, and I think I have seen someone try to do a weed and wine, like pair up as a motherfucker. What's the other motherfucker from Ridiculousness? Not Rob, but the other dude, Sterling. What the hell is his name? I can't even remember. But whoever that dude is, whatever his name is.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
I know they tried to make a podcast around it, but I don't think it like really lasted that long. Let's see. Sports Illustrated Albert Beer says Michael Penix has been impressive with the second team offense and training camp. There you go. Oh shit. Titans signed Quandre Diggs. What? I wonder where he mixes in, or do they start running more 3 safety sets? Using him as one of those hybrid nickel linebacker guys. Let's go see. I wonder if they have him on the depth chart yet. Oh yeah, never mind. They lost Byard. That's where he would go. He would be their free safety. Ooh. Nice. Quandre might be really good. He might be good over there. I mean, the free safety, I mean, I know it's Kevin Byard specifically, but free safety spot does very, very good in the way they run their defense. So, I mean, if they're staying anywhere similar, that could be very good. Johnny said different strains match with their perfect munchie food. There we go. I mean, that could be the one, right? Right? Weed plus wine equals the spins, for sure. Yeah, you can't be getting super fucked up. I mean, well, we can, but yeah, but that's what I mean. More something like that, not weed and alcohol. Not weed and alcohol. Specifically getting rid of like alcohol and making that not a part of the equation. Eagles rookie Johnny Wilson has been playing with the first team offense following Paris Campbell's groin strain. Ooh. Johnny, I mean, shit. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Saquon, Dallas Goedert, Johnny Wilson. Like, no matter what, even if he gets to that 3rd spot, he's still 5th in that pecking order of that offense. So best ball guy, maybe though. Best ball guy, maybe though. Definitely not a redraft candidate to actually be drafted, but it could be a sneaky best ball pick in the 30th round. Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni won't put a timeline on Sidney Brown's return from torn ACL. Yeah, man, it sucks, dude. Like, I'm glad that in a lot of cases where I have Sidney Brown, that I just kept him on the taxi squad, because now I could keep him there the whole year. And so, I mean, that's one of those things, like with pulling rookies, like IDP rookies out of there specifically. Like there's a couple IDP rookies, you know, like Jack Campbell, for example. He might have never been in nobody's taxi squad because like he's the type of guy who we already know could potentially start like in one of the flexes when we start 9 total guys, you know, on defense. But Sidney Brown, he was someone who I was being very careful with, you know, not taking out of the taxi squad. Just like the other Brown from the 49ers, the other Brown. I know they're not related, but last name both Brown. What, Jair Brown, right? I left them both in there unless I really, really needed them, because yeah, like those are the kind of guys, like sometimes with these IDP guys, you get hurt like early like this. Like, I mean, that was last year, I know, but yeah, it's carrying over. You might not play this year like decent enough to like be a starter for fantasy, but next year, you know, if let's say second half of this season, let's say he doesn't start coming on strong, you just leave him in your taxi. Use the full 2 years. That's why the first full 2 years are there, just for situations like that. And Derek said Zach Taylor said Mike Gesicki is a great receiving mismatch for the passing game. I mean, right now they got no Chase in practice. So who's the next man? Who's the next guy up? Higgins and Gesicki. And then you got Burton, and you know, and I don't even think Burton's made it to the third wide receiver spot, but I think we all just assume that he eventually will get there. Oh, good. All right, let's see. Brian Callahan said DeAndre Hopkins' knee did not require surgery, but that he will be out several weeks. Yeah, what'd they say? Like end of September, maybe, like earliest. Andy Reid said, told reporters that Pacheco is good with the protections, is good with the technique and the fundamentals. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why Pacheco, you know, instantly there, instantly playing and all that. A lot of it has to do with how good he is in pass protection. Antonio Pierce praised rookie Dylan LeBay's blitz pickup pass catching talents. Okay. There we go. I know Derek's huge on him. There we go. Will said booze free for me since 2015. There we go. Best thing I've ever done. Nice. Good shit, bro. Good shit. That's you're getting close, man. You're nearing 10 years now. You've already made it over the 9-year mark, right? Yeah, good shit, dude. Yep, Jair. Marco from the future. What up? Jamie said, when you start playing Red Dead Redemption again, find the chick who's trying to get women's rights, and you can tie her up and throw her in the alligator. What the fuck? Hold on. Fuck. This is ridiculous, Jamie. Man, Red Dead Redemption 2 so fucking fun. Oh man, that shit is hilarious. Fucking crazy. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sending someone some information about the streaming service. And I'll just read out what I'm saying so everybody can kind of get the feel for it too. So this service you can use on a Fire Stick. We'll say Amazon Fire Stick that you can plug into any TV. Also can be used on an iPad, phone, or computer. $40 a month to use on one device. $10 more per month to add additional streaming devices. You get all football games, including Red Zone, every sports package, including MLB, NBA, all NCAA games. Those are mostly on the local channels, and there's every local channel around the country. Right. Yeah, if you guys aren't on this and you guys want like every single football game and don't want to pay like, you know, the crazy amount for a Sunday ticket and YouTube TV, because you have to get both. It's not like you get just one. $40 a month. $40 a month get you everything under the sun. And then all boxing and UFC pay-per-views as well. And then I even have a little video of just showcasing everything. All right. Let's smoke some more weed. All right. Smoke some weed. Ball? Is that what you're talking about? Ice Cube went on the Pat McAfee show and he was like, we got the best 3-on-3 basketball players in the world. He said, whoever ends up being the winner of the gold medal, they say is gonna, and which I guess is Germany now, right? They said that they're going to invite them to come play them in America, and they're going to put money up for the winner. And Pat McAfee said, I want in on this. I'm putting 100,000 towards the winner. And so I wonder if it's going to happen. That'd be crazy. Team Germany with their gold medals versus the big three. And I wonder who would even make their, like, who would be on the big three. Oh, they didn't win yet. Oh, they made it to the finals. Okay. They made it to the finals. Angelina Pratt said, he said, damn, you from Germany? He's all the way across the pond. But that's cool. Who are they playing? Who are they playing in the finals? But that's cool though. So Germany made it, and because even if it was the USA, is it I wonder who's playing on Team USA, because I don't know if it's going to be anybody who's in the big three that's actually playing with them. Let's see. I'm from America. The guy in the chat, he's the one who's from Germany. I'm in America. Marco, the big three is Ice Cube's 3-on-3 pro basketball league. So I think they have 8 teams or 10 teams. I'm not even sure how many people are on a team. Maybe like 6 or 7, something like that. But let me go see who is on the USA 3-on-3 team. Canyon Barry, Jimmer Fredette, Dylan Travis, Bryce Willis. I have no idea who's on. I mean, I know Jimmer Fredette. Damn, what the hell did people call him in the Jimmer? I don't know. I remember him from like college, and he fizzled out in the pros. Tino said, "I'm from California. It's like America, but cooler." Oh man, Angelina. I don't even want to get anything into the Palestine stuff. It all sucks. How about that? It sucks all around. All right. Ron said, "How you feeling about George Pickens' season?" I'm not super excited about it. I feel like he's one of those people like I'm avoiding. The Steelers, this offense has been, I mean, it's been shaky since like Big Ben, you know, at best. Like that's like kind of like one of the nicest ways that we could say it. Is Wilson really just fucked up? Is Wilson really just fucked up? Like, okay, one thing that I did say about Russ Wilson. So, one of the things that Russ was really good at is like getting the ball placed in like these super specific spots, these super specific, you know, angles, like shit. Even in my video, the last highlight that I have, and there's two Russ highlights in there, one with Metcalf and one with Tyler Lockett. I believe that they're both from 2020. That last one with Lockett's the one where he threw it on the dime to pretty much the end of the end zone. Tyler Lockett fucking lays out for it, you know, and like ever since he broke his finger, he has not been the same. Like he has not had the same touch like on the ball. And I even said it back then. I said, you know, this is, you know, like maybe this isn't the end of Russ Wilson, but what if like, you know, let's say like before he got hurt, he's like 100% like accuracy, you know, or like something like that, you know, like if we're using like Madden terms, but like now after getting his finger hurt, like now he's like 95 or 90, you know, so like even though it's like still good for like, you know, an NFL quarterback or whatever, but it's like it's not the elite of the elite anymore. And I'm really curious about that, if he ends up coming back or not, or if he just like sucks so much that they just bring in Fields to like start. Like it's going to be really interesting for the Steelers, but I'm kind of avoiding them, except for Najee. I like Najee, and especially where we're able to get him because we're able to get him so late. And Tino said, "I want Green, Morant, and Tatum 3-on-3. Yeah, see, I mean, they didn't have any NBA players like on there. Oh, Geno Smith hip. Oh wait, he practiced on Monday. Okay, yeah. He got hurt at the end of last week, and he had the where they did the imaging on him, and they said there was no damage or anything. Derek said, Josh Kendall reports Ray McLeod is the team's top slot receiver. Yeah. So he's going to start, huh? And then who? Yeah, so you know what? So that means Rondell Moore, right, is going to drop down the pecking order because, I mean, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Drake London's the number one, but who is this? Darnell Mooney's the number two over there, right? And then Rondell Moore was right in the pecking order. But if they're saying Ray McLeod is going to be the slot receiver, that means he's getting overtaken. All right, hold on a second. Gotta make a move for someone here. Oh. All right. Johnny said apparently Cousins loves Moody. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder what the dealio is. Because I'm not a fan. Smoke some weed. Say requested that Mooney come there. Yeah, Mooney, not Moody. Yeah. Huh. Wonder why. Wonder why. Nothing special about him. Because, I mean, I've been saying, this is what I've been saying for a long time.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
I mean, that's what I was saying for a long time about him. And kind of still feel the same way. But he's actually going to have a decent quarterback now. That's one thing that he didn't really have in Chicago for his years. Yeah. All right. Mock Draft Monday tonight, guys. And put in the link. It's an auction mock draft tonight. Auction mock draft. Tonight, 6 p.m. West Coast time. Same Stone Cold time. Same Stone Cold channel. What? And he said Mooney, a.k.a. the Roadrunner, was his nickname. Is he even that fast? Is he that fast? Did he give himself that nickname? Did he give himself that nickname? Yeah, Ron.
You got perfect time. About to start a little puff. Give me this motherfucker.
Let's see. What was his 40 time? Let's see. 4.38. That's some wheels. That's some wheels. He said, okay, didn't give himself that nickname. Fantasy people on XM did. Okay. All right. As long as he didn't give it to himself. Because I don't condone that. I don't condone that. You can't give yourself your own nickname. Smoke some weed. Oh, I posted it on Patreon and on Facebook, but we had our best month ever of YouTube stuff. We had over 500,000 views on YouTube, and I think like almost 550 new subscribers on YouTube as well. So man, best month ever on YouTube, and it's been good. Been good. Appreciate you guys rocking, because I know there's guys who rock with us every single day. All right, let's see what Johnny post here. Let's see. Here's how the surprising way that Darnell Mooney was recruited to the Falcons. Let's see. Cousins admitted during the press conference on Wednesday that he recruited Mooney to the Falcons. Winning is what it's about. that really informed so many decisions. Cousin said, even at recruiting Darnell Mooney to come here, his answer is, I just want to win. And I said, well, we're on the same page. I like it. I like it. That's cool. And Marco said, who's named Crispy and why? I only see one Crispy. What are you talking about? Derek said Mooney's nice on the low. You know what? I mean, now that he's with Kirk Cousins, we'll see. We'll see. But man, yeah, there's been too many people saying that he was going to be nice even when he wasn't nice, you know? Man, I'm getting blown up by League Safe. So many League Safe. Did he? I mean, 1,000 yards. I don't get excited about 1,000 yards anymore, though. You got to remember that, because I mean that's only 58 yards a game. Let's see. Smoke some weed. Yeah, I mean, back in 2021. I mean, you got to go back some years for that. But yeah, 1,055. There we go. And was Fields, though, was he the QB the whole year? That year? Nah, Ron, no mocks. No mocks. We got mock draft Monday. We got mock draft Monday, and I'm so high right now. Like, I'm really, really, really high.
Smoke weed every day.
Will said Curtis Samuel and Mooney are good late round flyers. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yes, it was, Derek. It was 17 games that he played. It was 17 games that he played. But he did get it. He got it. He got it. I mean, what's 1055 divided by 17? 62 yards a game. I mean, you know, I mean, that's 6 points per game, depending on the receptions, you know, that he got. I'm just saying, like, you know, 1,000, like, if it's like the 1,000 yards, like if it's like really being condensed to like maybe the second half of the season or something like that, you know. But some guys like him are just very, very consistent at being mediocre, you know. And I know that 1,000 yards, that's not mediocre, but you know, if you're like, if we hear, oh, he was 1,000-yard receiver, that sounds nice and shiny. But if we say he only averaged 58 yards a game or 60 yards a game, it doesn't sound that good. He only had 4 touchdowns that year. That's another thing. But either way, where you have to draft him, I mean, yeah. It's super late flyer. I mean, exactly. And he's with Cousins. They got a decent number 1 over there, so he's gonna be a solid number 2. Chewy, what up? Says tough time to decide on my 5 keepers for my league. What do you think about this? Lamar, AJ, Zay, Evans, Isaiah. We start 1 RB, or do I keep Lamar, AJ, Evans, Isaiah, and Kyren or Ken Walker? I like the first way better. Because who are you leaving out of the second one? Say, yeah. I feel like Ken Walker might be a little bit more valuable, but if you only have to start 1 RB, I bet there's a lot of people who might be releasing RBs to the wild. Will said Smitty trying huge to get Coleman up on the draft boards. I got him around 11 in the Yahoo draft. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah. Will said those 1,000 yards aren't JJ 1,000 yards of last year. I mean, JJ was sad last year, man. Derek said, I got a question. Mooney or Dotson?
Well, obviously.
Probably going to be Dotson. I mean, no. I mean, it's probably not going to be Dotson.
So dumb.
And that's what he'd say to me.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
But I probably would take as of right now, I probably would want Mooney teamed up with Kirk Cousins being the number 2. Well, potentially, I mean, number 3, right? I mean, we could see Pitts being the number 1, or the number 2 option behind Mooney. Behind Mooney, dude. This dyslexia is fucking kicking in. I need another bowl. London, Pitts, Mooney. that probably could. Bijan, like, is Mooney number 4? He's probably number 4 in that pecking order. And let's see, where would Dotson be in that pecking order? I mean, we know Scary Terry, but I'm not putting Zach Ertz over him, though. I wouldn't put Zach Ertz like above him in the pecking order. Brian Robinson, I would. Would Austin Eckler be above him in that pecking order? Are they going to be deploying 2 running backs a lot as well? But yeah, I think I would still rather have Mooney being 4th in that pecking order on an offense that I feel like is going to be a little bit more high powered versus conservative. Will said, but JJ missed how many games? 6. He still averaged over 100 yards a game. I don't think he averaged over 100 yards a game. Let's go see. He probably did, but I mean, he missed so many games, it doesn't matter. He still screwed a lot of people. He averaged 100 yards a game. But yeah, you look, first 3 games of the season, he's over 150 in each of those. So that tips the scale. And then week 18, he had 192 yards. None of us play in week 18, so that shit didn't matter. In week 17, 59 yards. Blech. And he only had 1 touchdown weeks 15 through 17. Blah. Week 16, he went for 141, and that's awesome. But yeah, his best game of the season is week 18. That does 0 for fantasy. So, just that alone, take away that game, and let's see how that changes the averages, because with the 10 games, 1074, 107. Let's see, 1074 minus 192 divided by 9, 98. 98. You take away that game, which had 0 relevance in fantasy football. He averaged 98 yards a game. I mean, that's 10 yards less. I know that's only like, a point, but I'm just saying, like, you start putting in the averages of these games, the first 3 games of the season. It's nice, it's fine and dandy that he fucking killed it, there. But just that, the first 3 games of the season, 458. 458. Let's remember that number. So 1074 minus 192 minus 458. So let's see. That was so in 9 games. So that means six of the games. Take away those first 3. 6 of the games, 424 yards, 70 yards a game. Taking away those first 3 games. So those are the numbers that we got to diagnose. It's not like we're going lower on Jefferson, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I would be. I would be trying to buy Jefferson on the low because of like breaking down the stats like that. Everybody's high on JJ every year, man. He's the man. But his quarterback situation's the worst it's ever been. Derek said just picked up Mooney and dropped Dot. What? Why'd you drop Dotson? What? Why'd you drop him?
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb for real. So you can run and tell that, homeboy, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Why'd you drop Dotson? Why'd you drop Dotson?
So dumb.
Ron said, what's the one NFL stadium you wish you could go to this season? The Raiders stadium, but I want to go for free. So if someone's coming to Vegas and you have an extra ticket, invite me along and I'll go. That's what I want it to be. Unless someone's paying for me to fly out somewhere. But yeah, Raiders have one of the nicest stadiums out there. So I want to go back to a fun Raiders game. hopefully fun fantasy wise. Yes, I'm back. Taco Bell tried to steal my taco. Man, don't ever short me a Taco Supreme, man. Fucking Taco Bell. Always trying to come up. Well, sorry, if you can convince somebody to sell you JJ on the stats you rattled off, that's a steal. So I wouldn't be selling JJ though, because I know better. Yeah, but see, like, there's people who play in a lot of leagues, and like, you know, you could in the leagues that we play in, I feel like I'm gonna start going for JJ like right now, like as I'm putting this plan together in my mind, try to throw like 3 or 4 players for JJ, but like, you know, try to throw 3 or 4 quarters, you know, for that shiny dollar of JJ. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do that. Go on a mission, see how much JJ I can get. Because I know, I mean, it's got to be the right situation too. You know, team has to be someone who looks like more of a rebuilding team. And Tino said people are trading JJ. I just feel like right now is the lowest that JJ's been valued is in his entire career, is what I feel. So I feel like if there's a time to like make a move, it's like now. And Will said you need to go back and remember the stats you rattled off and just sell that to the JJ owner. Exactly. Take away the 192 from last year because that's week 18. Then instead of averaging 107 yards a game, he was only averaging 98 yards a game. And then if you take away his first 3 games of the season, because those were after that week 18 game, those were his next 3 best games, were weeks 1, 2, and 3 of the season. You take away those games, he only averaged like 70 yards a game. That's not good. That's not good. So here's these 3 players who should equal more production than JJ. And let's get a deal done. Let's get a deal done. There you go. That's what you say. And Hassan said, I did enjoy AEW Collision and SummerSlam. Look at this. I got a clip from SummerSlam. It's Rhea Ripley. Dude, Rhea Ripley is fucking insane. Look at this. She gets thrown in the corner. Look at her arm. And she's not crazy for this. She's crazy because, oh, look at that. You see it like right there. She's, look at her. Look, watch what she says. Do not stop this. Damn. Man. Tino said JJ and Lamb are in the same position. They're the only guys' stats. They're the only guys' stats will be there on volume alone. Yeah. Yeah. But what I said still reigns true. That right now is the lowest that Justin Jefferson's ever been valued since he's been in the league. I mean, maybe arguably you could say year 1, you know, as a rookie, he's not he's not being valued as high. And I guess that would be true because he wasn't really valued high like in the fantasy drafts. But yeah, like I mean, he's been the number 1 drafted wide receiver like 9 times out of 10, like since his second year, and it's not like that right now. Like it is not like that right now. Oh yeah, the tribal chief. The tribal chief is back. I can't remember. Did Noble put the tribal chief on here anywhere? Let me see. No. No Roman Reigns. No Roman Reigns. Where's all his dang WrestleMania matches? Oh, here we go. Nope, not sure. Yeah, we need the soundboard guy. Soundboard intern is probably still sleeping right now. Sleeping on the job. Ron said, throw on the hello. Hello. Such a class. Huh. Couldn't hear anything. Oh my gosh. They're gonna start messing with us again. They better not be messing with us again. Let's see. Hello, ladies. Anything. Don't know it's working. It's still it should be coming through my stream now. Okay. Taylor said noise canceling would cancel out anything other than your noise. That's weird though, because I have it going through the software that I have, so it should be coming through that. I don't know. Well, whatever. As long as it works, because I turned up the volume and I heard it as well. But yeah, Jamie's a savage. Jamie's a fucking sav. I like it. All right. Our 32-man league is so close to being filled. We only need like one more person to join. If anybody is interested in joining, just put interested in the chat and I'll throw the link in the chat. What are some other leagues that we need filling? The Guillotine League. Okay, so we already have one Guillotine League filled. That's the one that's like Fantasy Survivor, where every single week the lowest team score is eliminated and their team is thrown back into the waiver wire pool. So we have 9 more spots in the second Guillotine League that we are doing here. It's a $33 buy-in. Super fun. And these will be ones that I'm going to be doing recaps on for sure. Because it's just fun to see what kind of players are going back into the waiver wire pool. Keeps me on my toes as well. Oh, I see where Derek dropped him. It was in the wafers. Nice. All right, let's see. Let me see. Where is that league? I got to remind people in the first Guillotine League, go pay, damn it. Everyone's taking forever. I want to start this draft. All right. Here we go. Said John, I have disposable cash to some house. All good, bro. All good. So I'm putting in the new lino. What's the new lino? New lining in the bathroom tomorrow. Janice, I got a phone interview in a couple minutes. Join the mock. Catch you fellas tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll be streaming this morning, but I'm sure I got a couple more bowls in me. Said put money into the house. Shitty deal, but it has to happen. I mean, it's better to put the money into the house at least a little bit, you know, if it's going to make a difference. If it's not going to make a difference on the back end, you know, it just is what it is. Linoleum. Okay, linoleum. All right. Let's see. I still got a few nuggies of some of the different stuff that I brought back. Let's see what we got. What we got. This is the ZM8. Not really sure what it stands for, but smells like the bomb. Yeah, let me throw in the mock link again for tonight. It's going to be at 6 p.m. West Coast time. And remember, all you got to do is spend it. And we need some help getting all 12, guys. I'd rather have someone real who's just very conservative, you know, versus like some of the computer teams. We see sometimes like they bid a little bit crazy. They like to spend it, the computer algorithm. Will said, how many leagues you in so far? So many leagues, because I'm in like 30 dynasties like already. And then let's see. Going to be in both auction leagues. One of the guillotine leagues, the Marvel League. So yeah, I'm nearing 40 somewhere. I'm probably cutting down on a couple redraft leagues, but we'll see. I'm addicted just like everybody else. Woo. Let's see. All right. Daniel Barry, what up, brother? What is going down? What did Tino find? Danny Peso's getting into a scuffle, huh? Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Tina said Danny Dimes, question mark. I mean, their offense wasn't really doing that good, but that shit's funny. Let me see if I can pull this up for us here. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, Daniel Jones. Look at the
he starts the riot, and then he's the one who gets pulled out. He starts the whole riot in the middle of camp. That's just funny. And then he got pulled out of there. That shit's funny. That shit is funny. But yeah, there we go. He's not messing around. I wonder if he's gonna play in the preseason. Maybe after that, he's like, Coach, I need to get in there for a series or two. He's gonna throw like 2 picks. I'm gonna be like, Pesos, get the fuck out of there. We wanted your ass to sit down. Now everybody knows you suck again. Need to get that one. Oh, we suck again. Because I only have this one.
You can do it.
You can do it. Fucking Danny Pesos. So I'm doing squares for the games, guys. I'll be posting. I'll post the board up here. We got the first game that I'm doing is going to be Thursday. And it is going to be the Panthers and the Patriots. That's going to be like the first game. Yeah, the Giants and the Lions play on Thursday also. Falcons and the Dolphins play on Friday. Texans, Steelers, Eagles, Ravens, all on Friday. And then Commandos, Jets. And they said that Jaden Daniels is going to play in that game. Then Bears, Bills, Raiders, Vikings, Packers, Browns, Bucks, Bengals, 49ers, Titans, Chiefs, Jags, Seahawks, Chargers, Saints, Cardinals. All of those are Saturday games. And then Broncos, Colts, and Cowboys, Rams are all the Sunday games. Tina said they went at it all practice. Hey, there we go. There we go. Danny Pesos better play then. You better fucking play. Not be a little bitch. Sorry, guys, answering a question here. Will said, better watch out. Danny Diamond's going to earn a new nickname, Danny Quarters, pretty soon. Moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Man, I'd rather take Wheezy than him. I'm not messing around with Danny Dimes. Not at all. Not at all. Don't do it, guys. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Only going to tell you guys 500 times because I think I've said it maybe 500 times already. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, here we go. Bowl of Ray K. Ray K. I know, Derek. Hey, that was like 2 years ago at this point. Right? I know it was last year, but I even said it. I said that it was like literally one of the stupidest things that I've ever done. I bought into a little bit of the hype, and I won in spite of him. If I would have drafted could you imagine how good my team would have been if I would have drafted Jared Goff? If I wouldn't have been an idiot. I hadn't turned all the way around on Jared Goff yet. Could you imagine how good my team would be? You're lucky that I didn't draft Jared Goff because now you got a better chance. Because that team won with me having Danny Pesos on it. Oh, man, I want Danny Pesos to have like a good preseason showing or like something. Just anything to where I could trade him away. And I know it's not going to be to you, Derek, but I'm trading him away to somebody. Cutting my losses as soon as I get a chance. Soon as I get a chance, I'm cutting my losses on Danny Dimes to where I don't have to sell him for like zero. Like, I don't want to sell him for a bag of chips. Like, at least a $5 footlong, because I know $5 footlongs are like $10 these days. But said about baby crash. That shit's hilarious. Derek, be safe out there, bro. Be safe. Be safe. All right. And before we get out of here, I got one more bowl But I want to shout out the producers of the show, our 420 Crew Patreon members, our All Access members, our Elite members, our Superstar members, all of our Ultimate members. I appreciate you guys. It's because of you guys that we are able to do the show every day. Salute. Derek said neighbors will make it happen, man. I hope so. I hope so. That's the only thing that I have to bank on with Danny Pesos is just a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope because I have no faith. I have no faith in Danny Pesos. A little bit of hope, a little bit of begging. Football gods, let him do good just for a little bit, please. For a little bit. Woo! There we go. There we go. I only have to green that one. Here we go. Let's get it. Second half. Woo! All right, all right, all right. Woo! Yes. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Woo! All right. If you guys made it this far on replay, I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to go to fantasyfootballhustler.com. You can go follow me everywhere on social media. You should definitely go follow on Patreon. You should definitely follow on YouTube if you're not watching on YouTube. We're going to get remonetized real soon. I already feel it. I feel it. We're going to have the membership badges back and all that kind of stuff real soon. Can apply for like 2 more weeks, I think, or reapply for like 2 more weeks. And Marco said, what was the mission? Coughing like an amateur, getting high as fuck and getting to cloud 11. That's what we said. We're passing cloud 9. We're going to cloud 11. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. He said, coughing like an amateur. Marco, anybody who smokes with me who hits a bong is going to be coughing like that. You know why? Because we're packing only the best of the best. Sir, with honors. And on that note, we're getting the hell up out of here. Appreciate all you guys who were rocking with us for this full 2-hour show on a Monday morning. We got Mock Draft Monday coming back today, 6 p.m. West Coast time. It's an auction mock draft. Go join up, guys. Go help us fill it. And there goes Crispy all of a sudden. All right, fine, Crispy. You came in. Crispy, someone will stick around for and smoke a bowl with. Hold on. All right, we're going to have to go to a heavy indica now, going with the first class gas. All right, everybody hang around for one more second. We got another bowl to do. Crispy's in the house, and Crispy's left all of us at one time or another, so when he comes around, we got to hang out for a second at least, you know. And I know Crispy got into that draft tonight. Let's go. We're about to make Crispy spend it all. We're about to make him spend it all. Yeah, we got 2 auction leagues going on. One has IDP, and that budget is $420. And then we have another one that is non-IDP. I forget, is the non-IDP one filled? That one might be, actually. Let me go check. Where? Yeah, the auction non-IDP is filled. So we only got the IDP, the auction with IDP where there's still spots. Yeah, let's go.
Smoke weed every day. All right, fire them up!
That perfect time. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker. Woo! That's right. That's right. Chris, I told you I was arrested for prostitution, soliciting smokes when I went for some smokes, and the bitch was a cop. Oh, man. Crispy, you be stroking. Out there stroking. Stroke it to the east. Stroke it to the west. Whoo! Damn. Oh. Some good shit. That's some good shit. First class gas, don't play around. Woo! Oh man. That's some good California weed. All right. We made it. We got even higher than before. Thanks, Crispy. That bowl was for you, my brother. Whew. All right. Now it's time to get out of here. Mock Draft Monday, 6 p.m. West Coast time. And yeah, oh, thought I had a football update. Nope. All right. Mock Draft Monday. We got mock drafts tomorrow morning as well. I need the 420 crew to do me a favor. Please go look at the videos that are always uploading. I mean, every single day, multiple mock drafts uploading every single day. Please go hit the like on those videos. Go leave a comment, because you guys doing that, it helps other people find it. And I know people are searching for mock drafts like crazy. There's a couple of them that took off a little bit. But please do me that favor, guys. There's mock drafts happening. It's all the replays, and they're like super quick. They're only like 5-10 minutes, so very, very quick. You can just leave it on in the background, but hit the like and hit the comment. It really, really, really helps. Appreciate you guys. Like, there's a whole mock draft playlist if you go just on the. Let me see. I think I have it set up that way. Hold on. Let's go look. Let's see. You know what? Let's make sure that we just add the playlist. How about that? Let me see. How can I add a section? There we go. Single playlist. Mock drafts. Okay, so now if anybody goes to the home page, it'll be there. We'll move the rookies down a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's see. We can change the video too. Let's see. What's a good video we could put for people? Let's just do this one. Yeah. All right. There we go. Woo! All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you back here for Mock Draft Monday in 7 hours from now. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all tonight they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the